Hi everyone! I am being dramatic tonight. I don't know why. Welcome to my reading vlog and to this dramatic lighting, which I really am a fan of, and I didn't realize it was going to look like this, but I like it. Yeah, I'm doing a reading vlog. It is Monday today, and I'm reading. I went to the gym very late because I was procrastinating for hours. So yeah, I just got back and I was listening on the way there at the gym and on the way back to Magnus Chase in the Sort of the Summer by Rick Riordan. I'm an hour and 50 minutes in. I'm really liking it so far. I haven't read a Rick Riordan book in so long, and I haven't read a middle grade book in a while either. It was like a bit of an adjustment, but I've adjusted. I'm really liking it. The main character's humor is so cheesy. I love it. So yeah, that is what I was listening to today. I love this. Oh my gosh. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go before like I cause someone to have a seizure, but like look how beautiful it is. It's so wonderful and I love it, and I love this time of year. Anyway, I'm gonna go make some food now and look at the lights, and welcome to this reading vlog.
Blitzen sat so still, I was afraid he'd turn to stone. Hearthstone studied the grain of the planks. I began to understand.
I'm vlogging and driving. I've never done this before. This is weird. I'm leaving the beach right now. I was there for a little bit and I was listening to Magnus, which I'm still really enjoying. Ooh, there's a bike hire. Yeah, I was listening to that for a while before I went into the water, and I was gonna hang out at the beach for a while and just like, you know, be in the outdoors, but it's getting cold, so I'm leaving. It was so much warmer before, and I feel like right when I got to the beach is when it got colder, so that's great. But yeah, I'm going home to where it's warm. It's so warm in the car. It was so, like, as soon as I got into the car I was like, I made the right decision. Like, this is where I want to be. Hi. It is currently 6:15 p.m. Yesterday when I got back from the beach and got inside, it started to rain pretty much immediately. Thanks for waiting for me to get inside. That was nice of you. And yeah, it's not stopped raining pretty much. It is still raining now. And I'm inside where I am the happiest. And my lights are on, which is fun. I'm gonna do a little bit more decorating now, I think, and listen to the audiobook. I have been enjoying it so far, although I do want to like mix in some other books starting today maybe. I'm 8 hours and 33 minutes into it. I have 6 hours and 47 minutes left. I did not realize that it was a really long audiobook. I didn't realize I was making the commitment, because like 14 hours, that's a commitment. But I'm enjoying it and I'm going to keep reading it, obviously. If I do start reading a book today, it'll probably be this. This is The Woman in the Window by A.J. Finn. I started to read this a long time ago. I'm halfway through, like, I can't remember a time in a long time that this wasn't on my bedside table, just like sitting there. The other book that I also am reading is Thunderhead by Neil Shusterman. I read Scythe and really enjoyed that. And yeah, the pacing of Scythe wasn't the best, and I have a feeling that the pacing of this isn't going to be the best, at least at first. I'm 92 pages in though, so I should give it like more of a chance. But I'm sure I'll enjoy it. I really like the characters, and I'm sure the twists will come at me and will be great, and that I'll end up enjoying this. The last book that I'm also reading, which should be a quick one, although who knows with me, is this. This is The New Hunger by Isaac Marion. It's a prequel to Warm Bodies. That is why I'm reading it. It doesn't have R in it, so don't understand that. It's rude. But I thought that I should read that before I read the next book in the series, which I'm going to do. I don't know what it's called, but it has R in it, so I'm gonna read it. And yeah, so I decided to read that first. It's 129 pages. I'm on page 42. And yeah, that is all the books that I plan to hopefully finish this week. We'll see how that goes. I'm gonna listen to my audiobook now and do some decorating. And yeah. Also, I dyed my hair. I was like, there's something else I needed to say. I dyed my hair yesterday when I got back. In the last clip it just looked like really bad. I need a haircut, but like at least it's like vibrant. I feel like there's no way to show you. Here. Here's my hair color. Cool. Awesome.
Chapter 40. My friend evolved from a... Nope, I can't say it. Word's rings rotated and blew steam. One dwell. Of course it is. Unlike your father, I might add.
I've officially passed the 10-hour mark on Magnus Chase, which you can finally see the cover of now that I've turned the brightness down. You're welcome. I know you've been wanting it this whole time. I have 5 hours and 6 minutes left to go. I did not expect that. I thought it was 14 hours long. I miscalculated. It's 15 hours long. It's long. Like, I know I've mentioned that a few times, but like, oh my gosh, didn't realize. I didn't look at the time when I picked it up. I was like, it's a middle grade book. It'll be like a good 300 pages. Like, how long was that? Not that long. It's not. It's like 500 pages probably. And I'm just like hopping in. I haven't read a book in a while, so we're just doing this. I am enjoying it though. Like, I know I've mentioned that it's long a couple times, but I am really enjoying it. I'm like listening to it when I'm not doing things. Like, I know people normally listen to audiobooks while they're doing other things. I have been doing that. But I've also just been like sitting on the couch, like with the Christmas lights on, drinking water, just listening to the book, like just sitting there. It's nice. I enjoy a good listen.
Chapter 55. I'm carried into battle. Did Bunker Hill really affect the outcome of your revolution?
This audiobook was produced and published by...
I finished Magnus Chase in the Sword of the Summer by Rick Riordan. All 15 hours and 20 minutes of it. I really enjoyed that. I really like the characters. They really grew on me. I'm excited to like see them in the next book and to explore them more and to get to know them more. I really like Magnus as a character. His humor definitely grew on me. Like, at first I was like, this is so cheesy, and then at the end I was like laughing at jokes he was telling. So yeah, I really like him as a character. I thought the book was really great. Everything that was happening in the plot, the mythology as always was amazing, and I loved it. I love Rick Riordan and his mythology and his, like, how he interprets those characters. I also really like the pacing. I feel like pretty much straight away I like wanted to know what will happen next, and I was like drawn into the book, and like there was never a point where I was like, oh, this is too slow, or like I could like put this down and like, you know, do another, like read another book. I did plan on like listening to this throughout the week and reading like other books, but I kind of just wanted to like stick with this and stick with these characters and see what happens next. So I think I would have complained less about how long it is if I was doing it that way, but I didn't want to leave the book. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. I'm excited to read the next book, or to listen to the next book, which is I think The Hammer of Thor.
Listening Library presents The Trials of Apollo, The Hidden Oracle, by Rick Riordan. Read for you by Robbie Damon. Chapter 1. Hoodlums Punch My Face.
Oh my gosh. Hi everyone, it's the last day of this vlog and I'm running late. I need to go. I'm going to the beach. I should leave in like 4 minutes. So this is the final day. I haven't talked to you in like 2 days. Friday, which was 2 days ago, the only clip I showed you was me starting to listen to an audiobook. That was a mistake. It was The Trials of Apollo by Rick Riordan. I just sort of jumped in, just ignored the books that I was planning to read, started listening to that, and an hour into it I think, I realized that I probably should read the other books first in the series. I don't want to be spoiled, like I don't want the possibility of being spoiled on like the previous series that he's written, and I want to read them in order. I don't know why I didn't do that, why I started listening to the audiobook. I was foolish, so I returned that, wasted an hour of my life, which is a regular occurrence to be honest. The next day I was at the mall and I saw the Lost Heroes, is that what it's called? Box set that I've been not wanting to buy but also kind of wanting to buy for the longest time, and I tempted myself, like I sought it out, like I went to look for it, and then was like, no, I'm not getting it. I'm gonna read. I don't know why I'm like so against reading the books that I like planned to read this week, but I came home and I read The New Hunger. I finished that by Isaac Marion, the prequel to the Warm Bodies book. I'm giving it 3 out of 5. It was interesting. I didn't even realize until the very end that it is about characters that we know. I read the synopsis afterwards, and like it says in the synopsis who like the characters are, and I was like, oh, it's about these characters. I didn't even realize until like the very end. I was sort of like confused. I mixed up 2 of the characters a lot while I was reading the book, and yeah, it was like interesting, but really not like. It's not really necessary. I would say you could probably definitely skip it. It doesn't add anything new that you would need to know going into the series. I kind of don't even know now if I'm going to continue. It's sort of put me off reading the next book. I don't know. We will see. But yeah, so I read that, second book of the week done, and that was yesterday. And today I am going to maybe give this a go. This is The Woman in the Window, and I was like halfway through. I kind of think I'm gonna have to like backtrack a little bit and like figure out like what I can last remember and where I'm gonna read from. So it's the next day. I was too lazy to finish this yesterday. What a surprise. So at the beach, I had this book with me, and I figured out where I was in the book, and like I went back a few pages, read around, and like figured out what was happening, and so I know that I can continue from this place. And I did read like a good 5 pages at the beach from there, until the flies that were invading my space irritated me too much and I couldn't. So I put the book down because like I was busy swatting flies away and just basically just dealing with that situation. I hate flies. Anyway, so yeah, I got back from the beach and didn't read anymore because I was tired, but not tired enough to not watch like several episodes of The Crown, which I'm loving. So yeah, that was the last day. That was my week. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for making it all the way through. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know in the comment section below what you've read this week, and if you liked it, if you hated it, what you've been up to. And yeah, I'm excited to do some more reading vlogs. I will see you in 2 days. Bye.